Dallas Cowboys. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And that return heads out of bounds. Job well done. It's close to that enemy 35-yard line.
Wouldn't that have been something if he could have taken the opening kick all the way back? But as it stands, a heck of a run back. And it's going to set the offense in prime position to take early control of this game.
First down, here's Dak. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Throwing again is Dak. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. 47. 26.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go. All right, here we go. Kill. 26.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And this is down all the way to the 3. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
They kick the running back in motion. Starting this drive with a design run. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's a design run. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
It's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's caught by Jefferson. He's got the first down grab and still going. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to up the middle, and somebody blocked it. Looks like the Cowboys got it. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. He's at the 30. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
Fielded at the 14. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue, and he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. A 3rd down run with Blue. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, we've been here once before already, Kate, and they converted on that 4th down. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him to try it again, but from this spot, I think most coaches would just punt it away.
So they're sending out the field goal unit. Oh, my goodness. I have never seen a kicker make one from this far away. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Well, he certainly gave it his all in pursuit of the record, but his kick doesn't connect from significant distance. And they are unable to double their lead.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely online. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A 28-yard pickup there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Reichert on for the point after. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. Reichert set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, 47. 26.
Now it's blue. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look.
Hey, kill.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Arizona State. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At the 41-yard line.
Kill. 26.
Now Prescott. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. From the gun, here's a body conduct. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line to gain.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Vikings 42-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. The Vikings have played to an early lead. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 35 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's going to have this one down to the 20. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Reichert on for the point after. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. record, set to kick this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They'll give up the gut to Abani Conda. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Headed out right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I don't mind that play-action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete out to the right side. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Abani Conda now up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. And they get to him again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, steady.
This plays a design run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This is a heater going deep. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
4th down.
And they'll touch this down just shy of midfield.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. ground. Konda. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
And the Cowboys first down.
Dak now from the gun. Finds his fullback. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Got a screen to the running back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill.
From the gun is Prescott. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Third and goal, Prescott. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Gets out of trouble. On the move, headed right. On the right side, he's got it deep downfield. And he has this to the opposing 35.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start the read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
Working now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and that's going to set up second and 1 at most. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means 1 last play in this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Reichert connects there. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Cowboys 12. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Go!
Starting this drive with a design run. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble.
Well, he's no longer a quarterback on that play. He's more of a running back. And what's priority number one for a good running back? Always ball security. If your number's called, you've got to tuck it away. Can't be giving your opponent any free possessions.
Shotgun handoff to Abani Kanda. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Hey, 47, 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Buying some time right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Here's Abani Kanda. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Prescott now on third down. Brought in right side. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go.
They fake the hands off. Now Prescott. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys start the second half with some needed points. Prescott has his offense ready. They're going for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10.
Here we go, shot. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Now McCarthy. That one's incomplete over the middle. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Let's go. Liking 18.
He'll call his own number. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Cowboy 80.
They draw it up for him. He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but that still brings up 4th down.
Just a nice little reminder that this QB is more than a passer. They're going to call his number as a runner, too, especially if these defenses don't account for it.
Reichert connects there, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning in from the 16. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Dak off the play fake. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Now a give to a body conduct. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they have the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. I took line in. 26.
Dak to the air here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Hey, kill. Here we go. We're going to 54. 26.
From the red zone now. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense to the line fast.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
Avani Kanda. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Kill. Here we go, 47. 47. 26.
Prescott's going to throw for it. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. First and 10 now from the 46.
18, let's go now.
McCarthy throwing here. He's got it inside the 25. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Line up the design keeper. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Running back sent in motion. Back to throw now. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push this to an 8-point game. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings push the lead to 2 scores now. Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Has it at the 11. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Dak now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. First and 10, Prescott. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
They draw it up for him. He takes it down to the 33.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into their defensive minds that the QB can run at any time.
And Prescott finds him at first as he slides down to end the run. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Cowboys touchdown.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning to...
And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
31. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up second down. Here's McCarthy to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Looking to throw. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits.
They did it! He made the interception! And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th!
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block, and then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Finds his man over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
Yeah! 26.
Going with a bunny conda on the ground. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. 1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Yeah! Here we go, 46. 26.
Running once more with a bunny conda. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
Here we go, 26.
Going ground on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. Running backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. They're running again. And it's a game down to the 5-yard line. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal.
You know, how often do we talk about awareness, and it's always offense, offense, offense? Well, this is a great case for the defensive awareness. The ball went to a secondary ball carrier, and the defense was aware enough to cut him down for a big red zone stop.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Buys time, rolling right. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Vikings out of the hurry-up, need everyone back to the line. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Throwing now. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Desperation time here on 4th. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
After that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Well, kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, that victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.